Deciding to move to Texas is a big step. So in this video, I'm excited to dive deep into the reasons why so many people are leaping to call Texas their new home. And that was me too about 10 years ago. What's up guys, my name is Casey McEwen and I'm your local trusted real estate agent and investor in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And if you're finding this channel content on everything Dallas-Fort Worth valuable, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. It truly helps out the channel. Now me personally, I am not a true Texan, meaning I am not originally from the state of Texas, but I do consider myself a Texan now. I've been here for about 10 years, and I'm originally from the state of Washington. For the first 19 years of my life, I resided in Eastern Washington, and then the Marine Corps at the age of 19 took me to Southern California, or more specifically, Camp Pendleton, California, where I was stationed for about 4 years. I decided to go to college for a year there, returned back home to Washington for my undergrad, finished up my undergrad there, and then I moved to Texas officially for grad school back in 2014. So originally I moved to Texas A&M for a year and then over to San Antonio for a year, and lo and behold, started to plant roots when I moved up to the Dallas-Fort Worth area in 2016. Now one thing that I will admit, there's definitely going to be areas of Texas that people love and some areas of Texas that people don't love. Now, I don't have anything against the city of College Station. It was a college town and I only lived there for a year. But moving over to San Antonio, it really didn't fit my vibe. It really wasn't my city. So I only lived there for a year. But moving up to Dallas, I can say wholeheartedly, I found a home in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Now, my general consensus when it comes to loving the Dallas-Fort Worth area is there is just so much to do. At the end of the day, if you are bored and live in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, you're doing something wrong. But enough about me, let me explain all the aspects of Texas that make it so great and why everyone is moving here. First, Texas is a land of economic promise. I can tell you firsthand, I built my entire real estate business here. Year after year though, Texas is recognized for its strong economy, particularly in industries like technology, energy, and healthcare. Cities such as Austin, Dallas, Houston, and San Antonio, and let's not overlook Fort Worth itself, are bustling centers of job creation. These cities draw in both well-established companies and innovative startups. One of the perks that Texans especially appreciate is the absence of that lovely state income tax. Thank you very much. This is a game changer if you're earning a substantial salary. While property taxes may be a little bit on the higher side, you can rent if you want to. I don't suggest it. But overall, the no state income tax winds up helping a majority of the folks that live here in Texas. This makes Texas an exceptionally attractive place for professionals and business owners. This leads me to my second point. Texas is incredibly business friendly. The state's approach to business, marked by minimal regulations and incentives, creates an ideal environment for both new ventures and seasoned enterprises. This atmosphere not only nurtures innovation and economic expansion, but also paves the way for plentiful job opportunities, contributing to Texas's prosperity. Now, one thing that is true being a business owner myself is I've never struggled here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area building my business and trying to find employees. There's always been maybe not necessarily the right employee at the end of the day, but plenty of applicants that wanted to try out or try to apply for the particular position I was hiring for. But that's obviously just me and my small business. There are a ton of headquarters here that are located all over the state of Texas, especially here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, with plenty of opportunities, not just for a comfy salary job at a large headquarters, but also plenty of opportunity for you to start your own business as well. The third reason to consider a move to Texas is its affordability. Now, a lot of people may contradict this, especially over the course of the last 4 or 5 years. Texas used to be way more affordable than it is now, but I'll tell you, Texas is still far more affordable than a lot of the areas throughout the entire US. Despite recent increases in housing prices and the cost of living, trends that are affecting the entire country technically, Texas still remains more affordable than many other states. From groceries and utilities to housing and transportation, the cost of living here allows for a comfortable lifestyle without the financial strain experienced in tons of the other large parts of the country. Now let's move over to diversity. Texas is a cultural melting pot. You kind of got my story in itself, relocating from another state. Texas in itself has a ton of folks that are relocating from all over the country itself. But Texas offers a huge variety of food, music, festivals, and more. From the mouth-watering Tex-Mex cuisine to the eclectic music scenes in Austin and Dallas, Texas is a treasure trove of cultural experiences. With countless museums, historical sites, and annual events celebrating Texas's rich heritage and diverse communities, the state stands out as one of the most diverse in the U.S., only second to California. Now, another compelling reason to move to Texas is the warm climate. Yes, Texas summers can be insanely hot, but the mild winters, the occasional snowfall, and rare ice storms that might keep people indoors for a day or two don't outweigh the good. Texas is also known for its friendly communities. Whether you're chatting with someone in the grocery line or getting to know your neighbors, Texas is renowned for its welcoming vibe. Sure, every place has its own quirks, but overall, Texas is a fantastic place to live. Also, in addition to all of these, is education. Education is yet another reason why so many people are flocking to Texas. With top-notch public schools, prestigious universities like the University of Texas, Texas A&M, and Rice University, Texas offers exceptional education opportunities throughout the entire state. Whether you're interested in public, private, or homeschooling, Texas has a vibrant community to support your family's educational needs. Now, one thing that I can say about education myself, having been a prior high school teacher myself, as I mentioned earlier in this video, Texas as a whole has a ton of great opportunities for public education. We're talking some of the best in the entire country. One of the things that I loved about the Dallas-Fort Worth metropolitan area as a whole, I kind of tell people if you close your eyes and just kind of pointed to somewhere in our metroplex, there's a good chance that you're probably pointing at a pretty decent school district. Now, just like really any city in itself, you're going to have your less desirable areas as far as just overall public education, but for the most part, and just in Texas in general, public education as well as public universities and private universities here as well are far and above a lot of the other states, especially when we're just including Texas as a whole. So if you've come across this video with the intent or maybe the desire to relocate or move yourself or maybe your entire family to the state of Texas, I've got some good news for you. Obviously, as I mentioned earlier, I am a licensed real estate agent in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and I have helped tons of individuals and families not just move here, but potentially invest here as well. And as I mentioned before too, I've got great connections all over the entire state of Texas to where it may not be me directly helping you, but if you need a real estate agent in San Antonio, Houston, or maybe one of the smaller markets throughout the state of Texas, make sure to leave a comment in the comment section down below or reach out to me privately via my email or my Instagram. I'll also leave my contact information in the description below. Reach out to me. I would love to get you connected with one of the top real estate agents in the area that you're looking at. Thanks again for watching, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. It really does help. And stay tuned for the next video.